Hello and welcome to our travel blog again. This time we will bring you with us on a flight from Copenhagen via Zurich to Palma de Mallorca. But we start in Copenhagen with a night at Comfort Hotel just opposite the airport. That's because we had an early flight the next morning. After we checked in, we headed up to the room to just put our bags and then headed up to the sky bar. Unfortunately, it was quite dark now in the autumn, but it was really nice to see all the lightnings from the airport. We enjoyed a glass of bubbles before heading to bed quite early. After a good night's sleep, we headed over to the airport. Just 5 minutes walk and you were in the terminal. During this flight, we will fly European business class. After the check-in and security, we headed to the SAS lounge. During this time, the SAS lounge was quite empty, and we enjoyed a nice breakfast and just relaxed a little bit before heading to the gates. Our flight was scheduled with an Airbus 320, but due to aircraft change, we ended up in an Airbus 321 in row number 2. The flight time is estimated to 1.5 hours, but due to good weather conditions, the flight was approximately takes us down to Zurich in 1 hour and 15 minutes. The estimated flight time to Zurich is 1 hour and 30 minutes, but due to good weather condition, the flight was expected to take 1 hour and 15 minutes. Because of the aircraft change, we were 9 rows of business class and we were about 12 passengers, so we had a nice room to ourselves in front of the cabin. Shortly after takeoff, the service began. We enjoyed a nice light breakfast again with some bubbles and enjoyed this wonderful view over the northern Europe while cruising down to Zurich. This first flight was very nice and we really enjoyed it. You really feel that the crew was glad to be in the air again. Now we had about 40 minutes until the next flight.
Dear guests, please keep your seatbelts fastened until the respective cabin sign has been turned off. Open the baggage racks carefully as baggage could have shifted and fall out. We now say goodbye to you and hoping that you enjoyed your stay on board. On behalf of Swiss and the crew, thank you for flying with us and goodbye.
At Zurich Airport you have Swiss Alpine Lounge, which is a lounge for Star Alliance Gold members. We enjoyed a glass of beverages and the view over the tarmac before we was heading back to the gate for the next leg of the trip. On this Airbus 321 we had the seat on row number 3. In European business class you have the normal configuration, but you have the middle seat blocked, so you get some extra space. The legroom on this Airbus 321 was really nice. I'm 174 long, so I have lots of space left to stretch my leg. Time for some food and beverages again, with a wonderful view over the Swiss Alps. We were served a nice light lunch and of course really nice beverages that goes well with it. After being on cruising altitude about half an hour, we reached over the Mediterranean Sea and headed for Palma de Mallorca. The flight was really nice and we really sat back and just enjoyed our company and the nice service on board. It did really feel good to be in the air again, and now when we are approaching the airport and see this wonderful island, we're really looking forward for some days of relaxation and sun and vacation. Unfortunately, we had a remote stand at Palma Airport, so we had to wait for a bus that drove us across the terminal and then we collected our luggage. The COVID pass and the registration was really fast and they just scanned our QR code on our documents. Finally, we are here, outside the airport and heading for the taxi that will take us to our hotel, about 7 minutes drive from the airport. That's really nice with Mallorca, and if you go to Palma, the airport is very close to the city center. Time for us to say goodbye for this video and check in at the Melia Palma Bay Hotel, that we will show you more in the next video. See you!